Round of tests on Mr. Lancaster.
Far be it from me to contradict the doctor, but this patient has had blood work and a battery of tests this morning. You might want to take a look.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. My mistake, Epiphany.
No. You're being too reasonable. You have to start thinking like a doctor instead of an intern, which means that what you should do is insist on your own round of tests, even if the patient doesn't need it, so that you can take credit for the diagnosis.
Hey, you have any interest in performing an entire battery of unnecessary tests on Mr. Lancaster?
Why not? I'll keep my mind off of worrying about Lulu.
Hey, Elizabeth, don't worry. She's gonna be fine, okay? Although Nicholas did need to throttle Logan Hayes.
I think Georgia was exaggerating.
I don't know, she's pretty reasonable, you know? And Nicholas has been edgy. He's been volatile lately. He goes off just like that.
Any word on Lily?
Hey, no, not yet. What are you doing here?
Oh, I decided to go to that board meeting after all.
Okay. You sure you don't want to wind down a little bit? Georgie told me that you jumped Logan.
Well, after what he did to Lulu, I practically had to stand in line.
That second round of tests after all, the patient's spiking a fever and I need to check the white count.
I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
I'm impressed. Getting a hang of ordering nurses around after all.
Are you kidding? Epiphany still terrifies me.
Yeah, but she's a good nurse.
Yeah. Hey, Georgie. I spoke with Nicholas and he didn't seem to think that the fight with Logan was any big deal.
Okay. I wouldn't exactly call it a fight. It was more Nicholas grabbing Logan and throwing him down and choking him.
Choking is a pretty strong word.
I completely agree. Nicholas was on top of Logan and had his forearm into his throat, and Logan was gasping for air. I think it constitutes choking.
How's your meeting?
Pretty uneventful. What do you say we call it a day and go home together, huh?
I'd love to, but I have so much work to do here.
Yeah, okay. No problem. Hey, Georgie. Once again, I apologize for the incident with Logan.
There's no need to apologize, Nicholas. I completely understand why you would be upset with Logan after what happened to Lulu.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, you got what you deserved. Hey.
Got your message. I will meet you at the Metro Court. That's all. Thanks, Jerry. Hi.
I sincerely hope I misheard you and you didn't actually just agree to go meet Jerry Jacks.
I'm an attorney. Meetings are part of the deal.
Oh, okay, so he didn't torture or poison me or hold me or Emily or the father of your child or anyone else for that matter hostage. You didn't blow up the lobby of your best friend's hotel. That didn't happen?
May I remind you that Jerry is initially a client of mine because I did that.
I don't care. How can you continue to ignore what this man has done and consistently seek him out? What the hell's the matter with you?
I appreciate that you're in a bad mood, but would you mind not taking it out on me?
I'm about to go off duty. Any word from Lily yet?
No.
I'm checking my messages now. It's Lulu.
Where is she?
in a barn on County Route 91.
How'd she get out to 91?
I don't know, but I'm gonna go pick her up.
Look, I'm concerned about Lulu right now. She's vanished because of some loser.
I'm sorry about Lulu. I am, but that isn't my fault, so if you could please.
I know, but it's just the difference is that Lulu's 19. She's allowed to make dumb mistakes. Hey, you're an accomplished lawyer with Ivy League degrees, with 3 daughters, but your taste in men is actually worse than Lulu's.
Okay, maybe so. Again, Jerry is my client. We're not romantically involved.
I don't care. You defend him every opportunity you get, and not just professionally, but also personally. You dream up all these reasons to meet with him. You're always glad to see him. Jerry this, Jerry that, when any sane person would run in the other direction.
No, I'm insane.
And the saddest part of it is, the worse he is for you, the more attracted you are to him. How?
You know what, I'm not going to waste my breath rehashing my romantic life with you anymore. You might keep in mind that you've made a mistake or two. Courtney springs.
Oh, wait, no.
Wait.
You know what? I am so sick of your arrogance and your hypocrisy. You talk down to everyone, all the while ignoring your own destructive behavior, like your ridiculous marriage to Rick Lansing, your ridiculous relationship with Sonny, anybody else.
Where this is coming from. I had no idea that you resented me this much.
What I resent is you getting involved with yet another psycho, and me probably having to clean up the mess.
Okay, well, this conversation's over.
But don't walk away from me.
Have you lost your mind?
I must ask you not to escalate.
You threw a glass at me.
I didn't throw a glass at you. I threw a glass at the door.
And if I hadn't ducked, you would have hit me right in the head.
I witnessed the incident as I was coming in, and it's all my fault.
It is not your fault, Alfred. You threw that at me deliberately.
I didn't throw it at you. Why would I do that? I'll put the meeting on my calendar. Thank you very much.
First you're patronizing, then you're abusive, and then you dismiss me, and the fact that I'm upset that you threw a glass at my head, and then you just pick up the phone and start doing family business as usual. Isn't it a little late in life to start living down to
Alexis,
the family reputation?
I love you, but I do not have to agree with everything that you say and everything that you do, nor do I have to apologize for something that I didn't do.
All right, well, you can rationalize this all you want, but the fact is you threw a glass at me.
I did not, for the last time, throw a glass at you.
Okay.
Look, I apologize. I'm sorry that the both of us lost our temper. I hate fighting with you. I always have. But you know me. I'm not in the habit of throwing barware at people that I love. So if you would please give me the benefit of the doubt here, that would be great.
Okay. But why don't you tell me what's wrong with you first?
Hey. It's okay if I come in?
Yeah, sure. Elizabeth, she's at work.
Yeah, I promised her that I'd drop off some things that Spencer's outgrown. We thought that maybe Jake could use them.
That's great.
Yeah.
I guess you heard that Lulu, she's okay.
Yeah. It's great news. Isn't it?
Lulu, she'd rather live with Jason than move back in here with us.
Oh. Why?
According to my sister, my marriage is on its downfall, and she doesn't want to be any part of it.
Well, she's an adult. Maybe we need to respect her choices.
What do you think? You think she's right about my marriage?
That depends. Are you still sleeping with Sam?
I slept with her once.
Do you regret it?
It felt good to be appreciated. To know that I wasn't someone's second choice.
Oh, I'm just fine. I think that you are the one who's overreacting, and I think I know why.
You do? Well, enlightening.
Okay. Well, I called you out on your attraction to Jerry Jacks, which I still say is reckless and ill-advised, but of course it is still very much in character given your pattern of attraction to damaged and dangerous men.
This doesn't have anything to do with me. You're reeling about something. Are you drunk? Are you having is it Emily? Are you in a fight with Emily? Is it your brother's problems? What is it?
Well, my brother's situation is sad, I'll say. Tragic, actually. But I'm dealing with it just fine. I'm dealing with everything just fine.
Except for the concussion you nearly gave me.
What happened?
My nephew just threw a glass at me. Maybe you can find out why.
I'm so sorry that there was a misunderstanding, Alexis. I'm sure that Nicholas feels horrible about it.
Okay, fine. Let's just all tell Nicholas that his behavior is perfectly normal.
I apologize if I lost my temper.
So for the record, I want to inform you that my relationship with Jerry Jacks is as my client only, and I really don't want to discuss it anymore. And if that's not okay, you can always ask the children and me to leave.
All right, look. You're family, and you're safer here than anywhere else.
Except when glassware is being thrown at me.
Nicholas, are you okay?
Yeah. My aunt possesses many fine qualities, but she does tend to overact. Don't you agree? How's Kate? I've seen Alexis do this to other people before. Exaggerating, becoming hysterical. I think it's kind of like a defense mechanism for her. If she overstates the situation, she can make the reality seem more manageable for her, but she's never done it to me.
Yeah. Well, everybody's been a little tense lately. You've been on edge yourself.
What's that supposed to mean?
Georgie said that she came down pretty hard on Logan Hayes, to the point that she was really frightened, and now Alexis claims that she threw this glass at her?
Well, you calling me a liar? Sonny.
I wasn't accusing you of anything. Nicholas, I'm just trying to understand. Alexis said that you threw a glass at her.
I'm not going to say it again. I did not throw a glass at her. And if you don't believe me, just say it. Call me a liar to my face.
Why are you screaming at me?
I apologize. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that.
You didn't snap, Nicholas. You were yelling at me. What I can't understand is why. All I said is that you've been on edge lately, and then you go off for no reason. It's not like you to lose control like this. What is going on?
I think it's maybe Lulu. I think I've just been a little more worried about her than I originally realized. Just been trying to keep it all in. And unfortunately, you and Alexis showed up when all that frustration boiled over. I apologize if you were on the receiving end of that.
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I should have told you sooner. Nicholas, Elizabeth got a call from Lulu while we were at work, saying that she was stranded at some barn on County Route 91 last night.
Is she all right?
Yeah, she just needed a ride. So Elizabeth went to pick her up.
Oh, God. Well, thank God. I'm so worried. With Luke out of town, it's my responsibility to look after Lulu. I was too damn preoccupied with my work to see she was about to get her heart broken.
Nicholas, we all tried to warn Lulu that Logan was trouble. And Tracy even went as far as forbidding her to see him.
Which I'm sure only drove her into Logan's arms even faster.
Look, I know it's hard for you to accept, but your little sister is getting older now, and she can make her own decisions.
Yeah, well, that's what concerns me the most. She's impulsive. She never stops and thinks things through. She just follows her heart, no matter where it leads her.
That's not always a bad thing. If I hadn't followed mine, we'd never be back together.
caused us a lot of pain. And I don't want Lulu to experience that any more than she already had.
Nicholas, you're a good brother to her. But you can't protect Lulu forever. You've got to let her live her own life, make her own mistakes. If you don't, she's never going to find happiness.
Hey, I know you're right. I'm still worried about her.
Well, Lulu's only been gone for a few hours. You've been losing your temper and lashing out for weeks. Nicholas.
What?
Something is bothering you. What is it?
You haven't been yourself lately, Nicholas. It's like you're hiding something from me.
Is it Jerry?
No.
Is he threatening you again?
No, I wouldn't keep that from you.
But you are keeping something from me. We live together. Do you think that I don't notice when you hang up the phone every time I walk in the room? When you disappear for hours on end with no explanation? What is going on with you?
There is something that I'm working on that I would love to share with you. But I can't, not yet, okay?
Why not?
I'm glad you're both home. I wanted to be the first to tell you.
What?
Elizabeth and I decided to get a divorce.
How's Lucky?
Well, Elizabeth was the love of his life. And now it's over. He knows that the divorce is for the better, but that certainly doesn't make it any easier to let go.
I know how much you wanted them to work things out.
Well, I can't force Lucky to stay with Elizabeth, just like I can't tell Lulu to keep away from Logan Hayes.
Frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah.
Seeing the people you love in so much pain, not being able to do anything about it.
How's Elizabeth?
She knew it was time. You know, things have been over for a while, and no matter what they did, just couldn't save the relationship.
I thank God every day that we saved ours.
We are given another chance. And I'm never giving it up.
Alfred, get in here! You're supposed to keep the coffee fresh till at least 10 a.m.
You weren't here.
You were.
It's not worth getting upset about, Nicholas.
Well, now I'm having a bad morning. But that's all about to change once I get us out of here and into the plans I have for us today.
Oh, I didn't know we had plans.
Oh, yeah, I thought we would take a nice sail to the north side. We could take a hike.
I'm so
What?
sorry. That sounds wonderful, but I can't.
Well, why not? I thought you had the day off.
Yeah, Elizabeth called. She's trying to move herself and the boys into Audrey's, and you know she would never call unless she really needed something.
Yeah. I can't imagine what they're going through. The boys and all, that certainly would kill me.
Well, that's why she doesn't want to drag this out any longer than she has to. Nicholas, I love you for making such romantic plans. So maybe we could just push it back for a few hours and squeeze in a nice, romantic sunset sail in the cove.
Oh, I'm sure you'll just be too tired.
Oh, I can never get tired of you. Okay, here.
Thank you.
I have my phone on me, so call me whenever you want, okay?
Yeah. Alfred, have you noticed Emily acting somewhat suspicious lately? You don't think she knows, do you?
I couldn't really say, sir.
Because it certainly would be a terrible time for anyone or anything to cause a disruption, don't you think?
You want some French roast? Oh, I've always appreciated Alfred's lovely cup of coffee.
By all means, please pour our guest here a cup.
Oh, well, that's very hospitable of you. Has Alexis returned? I need to see her on a legal matter.
But I'll go get her right away.
Oh, that's very kind.
Nicholas, for God's sake, restrain yourself.
Here.
You get the hell out of my house! Get out of here! Your madman of a nephew attacked me! Get out of my house!
Stop it! Both of you, stop it. This is insane. What happened?
Nicholas was defending himself.
Okay, the loyal servant lies through his teeth. Get a dog, Alfred.
Out!
You need to go, Jerry. What happened?
Can you believe? And he had the audacity to show up here yet again?
Calm down. Who threatened who first this time?
Oh my, do you really need to keep asking that question? Let me go through the list with you once again. Shot Robin, poisoned me, held a room full of people hostage. If that's not threat enough, then I don't know what is. And if you continue to defend him, then I'll throw you the hell out of here too.
You invited us here because you thought your cousins would be safer. I volunteered to leave yesterday. You said no, don't stay. So today you want us to leave again.
Did you or did you not just defend Jerry in this house?
I stopped you from attacking him so I didn't have to defend you on felony assault charges.
Look, I'm not forcing you and your daughters to leave here, but I am telling you, I will not tolerate Jerry Jacks inside my house.
But if I stay, do I have to tolerate you abusing me and throwing glassware at my head?
Do I really have to apologize yet again for not throwing a glass at you?
Just like you didn't throw the first punch at Jerry.
I really did witness everything.
Alfred, it's fine. It's okay, you can go. I'll have my limits. And I expect people to respect those limits. Now, you and your girls are my family. I love you very much. And I want you all safe. But I don't care if Jerry is your client, your friend, or whatever. I do not want him in this house.
And that justifies a physical attack.
Yeah.
What happens if he does come back here? You gonna kill him?
Nicholas hates not being able to help his brother. He hates feeling helpless. It makes him so angry, Elizabeth. It's obviously a cast iron gene.
He has been a little moody.
And when Jerry had us all under his thumb, Nicholas had to control all of that rage, all of that frustration. And now it's just like a volcano. He just blows up for no reason.
Has he hurt you?
No, not at all, but I'm worried.
Well, underneath all that moodiness is a true romantic. He loves you, and that's going to get him through a lot.
Well, you know, it's important to have someone that you can count on. Will you and the boys be okay at Audrey's?
I have a feeling like you will be keeping an eye on us. And it's only until I can find a place of my own to rent. I just hope I can find some place homey like this for the sake of the boys. I know I'm not going to be able to afford a place with a yard, but I don't know, maybe someplace near the park.
Elizabeth, if you want to buy a place, I have a trust fund that's just waiting to be used.
No,
I'm
Emily,
serious.
stop.
I can help you put a down payment on.
Thank you. But Lucky and I are already fighting about alimony and child support. We both work really hard. We make nearly the same amounts. Why should he have to support me when I'm the one who came into the marriage keeping secrets?
I don't blame you for wanting to be independent, but don't punish yourself for a failed marriage.
I just hope once the divorce is final, Lucky and I can stop feeling guilty and be parents together.
Stone cold for me, sir.
Yes. Alfred, I put a lot of trust in you. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Is that misplaced?
No, sir.
Then I need you to be honest with me right now. You told Alexis that I attacked Mr. Jacks because he threatened me. But that's not how it happened, is it?
No, sir.
So you lied to cover for me? Why?
You've been experiencing incidents of late. I sense that you are unaware.
What kind of incidents?
What I would call disproportionate anger. I didn't want Mr. Jacks taking advantage of you.
But it wasn't just this one time, was it, with Mr. Jacks? Do you think there's something wrong with me?
Hey.
Hi.
Board meeting?
No, I actually need to get some blood work done.
Oh, yeah, if you can wait a few minutes, is it you're with a nurse? Are you sick?
No, is there any way that you can handle this personally? I'd like to retain as much privacy as I can on this.
Is something going on?
I'm probably just overreacting, but...
But?
I want to make sure that my system is clear of the poison that Jerry injected me with.
Do you have any reason to believe that it isn't? Like, if you're experiencing some kind of relapse or side effects, I need to know before I do anything.
I thought I was clear. I mean, I feel perfectly healthy.
Why are you so concerned all of a sudden?
It's not sudden.
Okay, if there's something particular that I should be looking for, I need to know now.
Can we just get a damn blood test, please?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Is there something going on that I should know about?
It just makes me crazy, okay? Everything that Jerry's done, he's still roaming around here free. It's just a little on edge about it right now. Especially since I'm trying to concentrate on my future with Em.
Does that mean that we have an engagement to celebrate in the near future?
Yeah, well, one can only hope, right?
All right. I can take a hint. It's none of my business. But just so you know, my recent disillusionment aside, I would be very happy for you if Emily and you decide to share a piece of wedding cake.
Thanks. I'll just settle for knowing that there's nothing looming over my head to prevent that from happening.
Okay. I'll set you up.
Okay. Thanks. Robin, it's Nicholas. Did you get anything back on the blood work? Just give me a call as soon as you get the results. Thanks. Need to talk to you.
Oh, will that also entail trying to beat me to death again?
No, you're safe. Just as long as you tell me there's no long-term effects of that poison you injected me.
Oh, what's the matter? Not feeling well?
Mr. Cassidy.
Yes.
How are you enjoying your new offices?
Very pleased, thank you.
Great. Great to hear. Our leasing department has ordered the plasma televisions that you requested, and we expect to have them installed by the end of the week.
Excellent, thank you.
Please don't hesitate to let us know if we can do anything else.
Nicholas, listen, I know you've never considered me a good match for Lulu, and I know that I've screwed up, but I just care about the girl so much.
Stay the hell away from my sister!
All right, come here, get up, get up.
I can tell you again.
All right, take it easy, take it easy. All right, everybody. Show's over. Show's over. So what did you do? What did you do, Cass, and I get him all bent out of shape? I just approached him, man, to apologize for hurting Lulu. The guy's got a freaking screw loose, dude. Second time he's almost killed me. What?
So far, so good. Definitely has curb appeal, I'll give you that much. But there's no way I'm gonna walk into the first house I look at and fall in love.
Oh, you don't know that. And why the negativity?
Realism. I've learned the hard way not to get my hopes up. It only makes the inevitable crash landing that much harder. think you might be psychic, because you just found a perfect house.
Well, all I did was call the realtor. She said that the house just went on the market as a rental.
What happened to the previous tenants?
The father was transferred to Tokyo, so he had to move the entire family on short notice. We lucked out, Elizabeth, to be able to be the first people to see this place. The realtor says it's not going to be on the market for very long. I think it's perfect.
There's got to be a catch.
Oh, there you go again.
The upstairs bathrooms are probably disgusting.
Elizabeth, I'm trying to hear what you're really saying to me. And it's perfectly understandable if you've changed your mind about living on your own. For your theory about the bathrooms, they're beautiful.
The whole house is.
Okay, so you dodged the question earlier. Are you still having second thoughts?
No.
Okay. That was definitive.
Are you thinking that I should wait on my divorce? And maybe Lucky and I should try things again? Because there is nothing left to try. We really are over.
No. It's just that Nicholas has been so volatile lately, and I think part of it's a reaction off of you and Lucky.
Wow. Well, I hope he doesn't blame himself. I mean, yes, it was his cousin Sam who went out of her way to seduce Lucky, but that's certainly not Nicholas's fault. What it all comes down to is that it's just better for everyone, especially the boys, if we end the marriage while there's still a friendship to preserve. And I think this house would make a great place to start over.
And I'm glad we found it.
I'm not going to deny that I'm a little nervous about being on my own, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. You know, a new life and a new house. It's a little exciting.
I can see that.
And unfortunately, the divorce won't be acrimonious. Lucky's not going to contest it.
Scrubs. And then room 1019 needs cleaning.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think there's been a mistake. I don't clean. Well, I'm in publishing, so it follows that my skills would be much better utilized in public relations. I told you before.
You told me?
I suggested. Merely suggested. If you don't think that it's wise for me to be dealing with the media after a drunk driving conviction, not that I was guilty, mind you, then I would be happy being an administrative assistant. Early in my career, I had a fair amount of experience with paperwork, and my phone manner is extremely polished.
I am short one orderly. You get to fulfill that position. Get changed and get to work.
The locker room is down the hall, and you will find a basket of scrubs by the door, but I suggest you purchase your own. Thank you.
I have a feeling that Kate Howard is going to be in for quite a culture shock.
I'd say it's already begun.
You calling the realtor?
I'm going to take that house.
Is there a message from Nicholas?
Not that I know of.
He was supposed to meet me for my break.
Oh, I'm sure he just got held up. I wouldn't read too much into it.
I know it's not a big deal, but he's been acting so erratic lately, Elizabeth. It's not like him not to call.
That patient over there needs
Any calls for me?
From the management of the Metro Court about the fight.
What fight?
Apparently, you attacked this Logan Hayes in the middle of the lobby.
Well, I remember seeing Logan. I remember him walking up to me and saying something. That's it. I don't remember anything about a fight. Last thing I remember is being on the launch on my way back here.
I'm sure Nicholas is fine. I'm just going to stop worrying and questioning him. It just makes him more irritable.
And I'm going to page you if he calls.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
With all due respect, sir, we must do all we can to make sure that your head stays as clear as possible.
You're right. I'm having enough trouble as it is. It isn't the first time I blacked out.
You have no memory of attacking this Logan Hayes at the Metro Court lobby?
No. So whatever else I did today is anyone's guess.
A physician seems to be in order, sir.
Yeah, guess. I'm ahead of you on that. It occurred to me that maybe I was experiencing a delayed reaction from this poison that Jerry injected me with. So I had some blood work done. Results came back clear.
It doesn't mean that the poison isn't the cause. My advice is to keep looking in a medical direction. I'm sure Dr. Scorpio or Emily would be happy to assist you.
No. Robin gave me the test, so she knows. But until I'm sure what this is, Emily isn't to know, okay?
I'm looking for the latest test results of Mr. Clemens in 1014.
Oh, good luck.
Epiphany, these are in any kind of order.
You tell Miss High and Mighty Howard that, our community service orderly. She had a meltdown when she had to shave a patient's back for disc surgery, and apparently it was so traumatic that she forgot the alphabet. Can you please tell me how someone like that, a powder puff, runs a magazine?
I don't know, you might give us some time. Maybe she'll toughen up.
Well, you haven't. You want to be a doctor. You have to learn how to diagnose and detach. Leave the aftercare to us nurses.
As always, I appreciate your wise counsel, Epiphany. Why did Robin run a blood panel on Nicholas?
Hiding whatever is wrong won't help, sir. Especially if you're keeping it from people you love.
No, I don't want to worry Emily or my family needlessly. Besides, there's nothing they can do anyway.
That isn't precisely what I was referring to. What if you fly into an unprompted rage with a loved one, as you did with Miss Alexis? I do have a suggestion.
I'll hear it.
Why not check yourself into a Swiss clinic under the guise of a business trip?
That's impossible. You know, I'm right in the middle of something right now, and I'm already behind schedule.
Nicholas, is Alexis here?
Alfred? No, not that I know of. Why? What do you need her for?
With your permission, I have work to do.
I've asked her to handle my divorce. Call me paranoid, but I have a problem with Jason Morgan's lawyer rushing through it. Do you think that I don't have anything better to do than listen to you whine about your marital problems? I know that you think your divorce is the end of the world for you. But for God's sakes, Lucky, you have 2 kids, a career, and your health. And guess what? You get to get it on with Sam McCall, too. So what the hell are you complaining about? And remember, you're the one who wanted the divorce to begin with. Are you saying the end of my marriage is my fault? What difference does it make what the hell I think? Just take responsibility for your own damn life, will you? What is wrong with you? What? Don't worry about what's wrong with me. Now, excuse me, I have work to do.
You know what? I don't want any of your crap either, all right? I've already been used once today as a punching bag by Lulu's brother, Nicholas.
Who cares? I do. What happened with Nicholas?
Which time? To apologize. I couldn't even get a word out of my mouth before he's pounding on me again.
I wouldn't be too worried. Logan's probably lying. Again, I mean, that's what he does. Even if some of what he says is the truth, I'm sure he's leaving out huge chunks of the story, like what exactly you did to provoke Nicholas.
You know what? You don't have to take my word for it, okay? You can go ask anyone of the hotel staff or even Scott Baldwin. He was there.
Oh, that's a reliable source.
Listen, okay? I know you love the guy, all right? But seriously, Nicholas, boy got a screw loose. You need to go get him some help before he hurts someone else.
Okay, thank you for your honesty.
Ha! I happen to be thrilled that Nicholas beat the crap out of you again. And next time, I just really hope I'm there to cheer him on.
Georgie,
Yes.
you were here. You saw what he did to me. He tried to choke me to death. Why didn't you back me up?
Logan, as far as I'm concerned, you got exactly what you deserved. And not just because of the way you hurt Lulu. You also hurt my sister.
Georgie, you know I'm telling the truth.
Hey, look. Chill. All right? Just chill.
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem. It sounded like it was important.
Yeah, it is. It's about Nicholas. He's been having these episodes of anger that are completely out of proportion with whatever set him off. I just found out that he attacked Logan Hayes for no apparent reason twice. The first by choking him, and the second by beating him right here in the lobby.
I can see why you're worried.
You obviously know that Jerry injected Nicholas with some mystery drug every day for a matter of weeks. If there's one person that he might be honest with, it's you. So I was hoping that you could ask him if there's some weird side effect that could be the reason for Nicholas's behavior. Because it's getting worse, Jax, and I'm afraid of what could happen next.